It's Kimmy's world. Come along, it's Kimmy's world. Hit the like button, yeah. Like and subscribe, yeah. Yeah. It's Kimmy's world. Come along, it's Kimmy's world. It's Kimmy's world. Come along, it's Kimmy's world. Hit the like button, yeah. Like and subscribe, yeah. It's Kimmy's world. Come along, it's Kimmy's world. Y'all, I'm so ashamed. How y'all doing? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Listen, I'm going to wait till some people come on in here. Y'all share this live. Hey, Butterfly Family Vlogs. Hey, Kimmy. Back at it again, hitting them high notes. Girl, listen, y'all got to share this live. Y'all know me. It seemed like y'all, I'm ashamed. Hey, Gigi. I am so daggone shame. I'm going to wait till some more people come in. When we hit 30 people on the live, then I'll tell y'all what happened, y'all. First of all, before we get into reason why I'm so shame, I should have put shame and embarrassed. That should have been the name of this video. I just want to send my thoughts and condolences out to everyone who lost loved ones on last night and early this morning storms. Y'all, those tornadoes that came through was catastrophic. My husband drove through Selma, Tennessee, y'all. It's bad. It's bad. I saw videos of the destruction it did in Selma, Tennessee. Also videos of what it did in Arkansas. And I know there were a lot of more other places who have been affected by the tornadoes. But listen here, we are not out of the the high risk zone. We are under the GUN again tonight. I know we are here in North Mississippi. Some of the same places that had tornadoes to come through last night, early part of this morning, are under the gun again, child. So make sure, and I just have to say this before I get into what I really came on here to talk about. Make sure you have your plan of action already into play. We had 32, so we about to go on and get it. But make sure you have your plan of action already. Don't wait till the last minute and say, you know what, I'm just going to go to sleep. I'm going to let the Lord take care of me. The Lord gave you common sense. Just like when you get in your car, you put on a seatbelt. Okay? You put on a seatbelt. The Lord watching over you too, but you got to do your part. Just like when it's lightning outside, you don't go outside and hold up a daggone umbrella straight up so the lightning can hit you. Don't be no fool out here, y'all. Make sure you have your plan of action. If that means you got to go underground to a storm shelter, do that. Because these tornadoes that are coming now, they are not playing. They are huge, y'all. And they are, what they call them, PDS tornadoes. So let me just say that. Okay, so we can get to it now. So, ooh, child, she said hurricane season about to start. Y'all, so listen, let me get into it. So I took Kaden to the dentist this morning, right? Checked him out of school, took him to the dentist. Y'all, I'm so embarrassed. Hit the like button. We got 36 people in here. Hit the like button, please. Let's get the views to match the likes. Y'all gotta help me now, cause listen, I'm sitting up here spilling all my business to y'all. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta double tap that screen. Double tap the screen now. Come on, like pulling teeth. Come on now. It's windy here too. It's real windy and it's cloudy and it's hot and you can feel the moisture in the air. Y'all, I'm scared. Like for real. Like it's gonna be a long night. That's all I gotta say. We got 19 likes, 38 people viewing. Come on, y'all. Y'all could do better than that. I know you could do better. We ain't got that many haters on here now. I'm from India. Hey, AJ. AJ. I don't know if we do have a tornado right now. I'm looking out my window right now and I don't really see any. You ain't on spring break? Honey, we've been on spring break. We were on spring break over 2 weeks ago. Do you like Alabama to rap? Child, we ain't talking about that. Oh, wow, those are very big. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. We got 22. We got 10 more lights. Come on, let's get the views to match the lights. I ain't trying to string this, so I'm trying to tell y'all what happened. I'm trying to tell y'all. Go on and hit the like button. Even if you're a bushwatcher, even if you're a hater, go on and hit the like button. You want to know, go on and hit the like button, child. Go on and double tap the screen. I know. Shady Anna said, I double tapped the screen. I wasn't mean. Do you use... AJ, don't be asking me these silly questions, child. I'm trying to give you some tea about me. You want to know this? And it's a lesson to be learned in this story I'm going to tell y'all. You trust me, you're going to want to know this. Y'all going to hit the... Okay, we at 26. Come on now. Double tap the screen. Go on and doop. That's all you got to do. When we hit 30 likes, I go on and tell it. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on in. Double tap the screen. Let me tell you what's going on. There go 27. Come on, drop the T. I'm about to, girl. Y'all gonna be cracking up. Y'all are going to crack. I'm so daggone embarrassed. Bye. Good night. It's night in India. I'm sleeping now. Bye. Okay, thank you for your like and your view and your engagement. Come on, we got 2 more likes. Come on. Come on, y'all. Go on and give me some likes. We ain't talking about how tall I am, child. We trying to get to this tea. Go on, Abu. 1 more like. What's up, Erica? I'm glad you safe, girl. I saw your message this morning. I said, oh, my God. 3, girl. Come on. Okay, all right. So anyway, so I picked Kaden to take him to the dentist, right? So I get to the dentist office. I'm sitting there. So I already be having an attitude sometimes. I don't know why I shouldn't be like this. The Lord ain't through with me yet. He's still working on me. So just know that. And I think I'm going to act better after this. But anyway, so lady called me up there. She was like, do we have your insurance on file? I was like, yeah. He got the same insurance he had from last time. Hello. So I go and I sit down. So she was like, ma'am, you have a outstanding balance. Who's she talking to? I'm turning around looking like, who's she talking to? Because she ain't talking to me. Because, honey, Kim pay her bills. I know you ain't talking with... She said, I was like, who you talking to me? She said, yes, ma'am, you have an outstanding balance. I said, an outstanding balance for what? She said, for Caden's bill. I was like... I said, I got insurance. Girl, did she play me? She said, well, no, ma'am. Hey, young cat asking for advice. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. So, anyway, thank you for your blessing, baby. So, anyway, so I was like, we got insurance. So, y'all, she tried to play me. You know how they try to loud talk you in the doctor's office. She said, she said, ma'am, I'm reading on the, she said, I'm reading in his file that, I had to catch up the lie. She said, I'm reading on the file that, it's for, no, she said, you have an outstanding balance for non-payment. I said, ma'am, I have insurance. You got my insurance card. He got the same insurance. I had some food in my mouth. He has some, he got the same insurance as he did last year. She said, ma'am, it's saying that he's not covered under the insurance. I said, who not covered? Hold on. She said, let me see your insurance card. Hold on. Let me see it first because I'm getting ready to call Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama. So I'm on the phone. She's like, well, ma'am, I'm going to call them too. That's fine. You can call them too, but now I got a nasty attitude, y'all. Lord have mercy. I said, that's fine. I'm going to call them too. So she on the phone, call them. I'm on the phone too. I get through before she do. So I'm like, they was like, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama, how can I help you? I said, I'm calling because this lady up here at the dentist's office said my son is not covered on the insurance. So I'm trying to call because I ain't know if I had to get nasty and funny with Blue Cross or her, but somebody gonna fix this problem today. So she was like, well, give me the date of birth. Give me the name of the person you talked to, blah, blah, blah. We go through all that. She said, ma'am, Kaden has been covered since 2023. I was like, I know he have. He had, and I got the phone on speakerphone, y'all. So I take the phone over to her and I said, well, for some reason, they have it coded in their computer that Kaden does not have insurance. She said, well, all they have to do is look up, I guess, the group number or something like that. And she was like, and if they have any issues past that, they could call and give us whatever number and we'll provide that for them. So I'm like, okay. And she's like, well, do you have any other questions? And I was like, no. So I'm thinking that's going to be enough, right? So I'm sitting there talking to the lady. So she called another woman. I hate when they do stuff like that. I was like, what you calling somebody to tell on me? And so she was like, so I go sit down. I'm figuring, okay, we about to get called to the back for our appointment. So they was like, Miss So-and-so, come on up here. So I went on up there. So she was like, we're not going to be able to see Kaden today because we have it built in the computer for non-payment. That he's not. And I was like, I just got off the phone with Blue Cross Blue Shield. Your little girl right there just heard him say that I have insurance. Like, this doesn't make any sense to me. She was like, I understand what you're saying. Daughter called me. She said, I understand what you're saying, but we don't deal with claims inside this office. We actually have to send a message over to our other office. And so you just gonna have to reschedule. I said, oh no, ma'am. I said, I know y'all. I said, I know y'all ain't had me check my baby out of school to come over here for y'all to tell me this. Why y'all didn't tell me that last week? Or better yet, why y'all didn't send me a message last year to my address telling me that I owed a bill? They was like, I don't know. So the lady looked real scary behind the desk. So she was like, well, let me let you talk to the manager. I said, well, what the manager gonna tell me that you not telling me? She gonna tell me the same exact thing. While we get on down the road. Get on down the road and come back tomorrow or 30 minutes from now. Anyway, so I go to the back with the manager. She a young girl, whatever. So I go to the back and they take me to this room. I guess they think, oh, we're going to be able to check her. Not this big mouth woman. Oh, no, ma'am. So I go back to the room, y'all. Y'all, I cut up so bad. I go back to the office, talk to the manager. It's another woman in there too. I said, oh, I guess they think they're going to double team me. They don't know they sitting with a bulldog in here. So anyway, so I'm sitting down. She basically tell me the same thing. I said, ma'am, I got insurance. And that sounds, what you're telling me right now, it sounds like a you problem and not a me problem. I said, I said, you can call Blue Cross. They're going to tell you the same thing. I have insurance. So whoever coded this, that sounds like a personnel error. That's not my problem. And I shouldn't be held reliable for anything like that. She was like, well, I understand what you're saying, but we don't have any control over that. I was like, so you mean to tell me is nobody to talk to over you? You don't know the telephone number? Well, I can't give you the telephone number. Well, can you call them? I'll sit here and I'll wait because I done took my baby out of school and I can't just take him out of school for nothing. You mean to tell I got to take him back to school and schedule another appointment? I said, see, y'all done tick me off. I said, matter of fact, I'm getting ready to call Blue Cross right now. I stepped out the office. She was like, well, you can't be on the phone in the office talking to them. You got to step out. That's fine. So I get up and I walk out and she had this look on her face, y'all. I was like, ma'am, you don't have to be afraid. I'm not going to jump on you. She's like, oh, I'm not afraid. I said, well, you got that look on your face like you scared of me or something. I said, I'm not going to jump on you. I just need to get to the bottom of this because I took my baby out of school and my husband pay insurance. And y'all going to tell me I got an outstanding bill of $400 some. I said, and I'm steady talking. You can't shut me up. I said, they provided me a list of doctors, which it was only 2 dentists that were in network. And this doctor's office is in network, so they should have paid. And he only got a cleaner. It ain't like he coming in there for a root canal like me. He just got a cleaner. That's it. That's all. So I step out. I call Blue Cross, y'all. Ooh, baby, the story get good. So I call Blue Cross. On the phone with Blue Cross. I'm in the back. So I'm telling Blue Cross what the problem is. that they're saying he doesn't have insurance. They're not going to be able to see Caden until this bill is paid. So she said, well, how much was the bill? I said it was $413. So the lady tell me. She said, when was the date of service? I give her the date of service. She said, let me look it up. She come back. She said, ma'am, we sent them a check. Do what now? Ma'am, we sent them a check. Oh, hold on a minute. Let me take this phone to the back to them. So I go back. I tell the lady, will she open the door? So I go to the back to the manager. Then let me go to the back. I said, I think you need to hear this. So I laid the phone down on her desk, and Blue Cross started to talk. She was like, and who am I speaking with? And what is this in regards to? That's what the lady behind the desk saying. I'm already irritated at her. And so Blue Cross tell them who they are, who this is who the account is referring to. And she like, Blue Cross asked them, how much did you bill us? The dentist office said, we billed $300 and something. She said, well, I'm looking at the file right now, and we sent payment off in August, 8/24 last year. And she said, well, ma'am, we didn't receive anything. And so I get the phone back. I said, let me ask you something. I said, who cashed the check? First, I was being funny. I said, who cashed the check? I said, can you see if the check cleared? This is why I'm asking Blue Cross. She said, hold on, ma'am, let me look. She said, the check was cleared on 9/16. I said, where did you mail it to? And she said, well, we mailed it to, and she gave the address. And I looked at the lady behind the desk. I said, is this that address? She said, yes. I said, so I'm looking. I said, so where the money go? She said, oh, so we send, once the payment is mailed here to the office, we send the payment off, I guess, to whatever main office they have. So I'm like, what? Something ain't right. I said, well, let me ask you something. I said, I had a doctor's visit too last week. Uh-oh, somebody just emailed me about mahogany. Here go the second email today, y'all. Anyway, I said, well, what about the bill that I had early part of last year? What happened to that? Did the insurance cover it? So, the lady behind the desk, no, Blue Cross said, we never received a bill for you for last year. And I'm looking at them like, what the? Something is off, y'all. So I'm looking at the lady behind the counter, and I was like, who paid the bill? She said, well, let me look it up. So she looks it up, and she said, oh, we wrote that off. We closed the account. We wrote it off. I'm like, what? So I'm on the phone with Blue Cross, blah, 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 blah. So I asked Blue Cross, I said, if I go ahead and pay the outstanding, because I want Caden to be seen. If I go ahead and pay the outstanding balance today, will Blue Cross Blue Shield reimburse me? You know what Blue Cross said? No. See, because they had already sent them a payment. She said, no. I said, well, I'll be dadgummit. I said, okay. She said, well, can I do anything to help you? And I'm like, no, like fine or whatever. No. She said she was going to look into the matter and she will call me back. And I said, okay. I said, well, when will you call me back? She said, I'll call you sometime today. Is it okay? I'll leave you a message, blah, blah, blah. Yes. Hung the phone up. Girl, do you know the daggone doctor's office said, we're going to go ahead and see Caden today. Y'all, I'm not even playing with you. I said, but the bill isn't paid. She said, we're going to go ahead and write it off. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and write it off. So, y'all hear that? So, last week, I was talking to my niece. Mind you, I told you my niece is awaiting to go to medical school. My niece had told me, and remember, I told y'all that I have to pay out of pocket for Caden to go to the doctor. I have to pay out of pocket because it's out of network. They don't pay for that. Cool. My niece told me, she said, Auntie Kim, you need to check into them writing the bill off. I said, they ain't gonna write it off. She's like, yes, they will. They don't tell you that, but they can. So when this happened today, And they wrote that. That's the same thing I said, India. Somebody stole that daggone money. Somebody took that daggone check. Because they was in a hurry when I got... Because they didn't want me to call. They didn't want... But y'all know Kimmy. Y'all know Kimmy. I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. They took it as if I was going to allow them to make the call. No, I want to know what happened too. Because, see, I don't trust you. I don't know. And y'all, somebody doing some shit. Somebody lying. It's either going to be the insurance company, and I know they ain't lying, or it's going to be y'all. But they got the check. They decided to write my daggone bill off. We ain't had to pay nothing. Do you hear me? They did, just didn't think you was going to call right there in their face. I was not playing with them. And then gonna time out, well, you gonna have the bill paid. No, I ain't. Not if my husband work hard. I'm already mad at Blue Cross Blue Shield anyway, because our deductible for a family is 10 grand. For individual, it's 5,000. I'm already ticked off at them anyway. So now you gonna tell me I can't take my baby to the dentist? And this is just preventive maintenance, cleaning. And I owe a bill of $400. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. So I say all that to say this. Y'all better ask these doctor's office to write some of this stuff off, because they can write it off. They've been lying to y'all. They've been lying. They can write some of this stuff off while they be billing you all. If you know you ain't got the money and they hounding you, tell them to write that thing off. And another thing, when people tell you something, do not take people's word for nothing. Do you hear me? I tell my daughter this. This is what I taught my daughter. It's always a way around no. Because when I initially came in there and they looked at that computer file, they thought that I was just going to go with what they said. And I was not going to question them, and I would reschedule. Oh, no, you talking to the right one this morning. Because listen, I got time today. I got time. I ain't no ignorant black woman, but you're not gonna placate me. That's what my mama be saying. You ain't gonna placate me. You gonna explain. I bet Kaden was looking like, Mama, don't play that. Listen, Erica. Kaden was like, Mama, you mad at me? I said, nah, baby, I ain't mad. He was trying to talk to me. I said, Kaden, don't talk to me right now. Because I was 38. When you talk about money, and I know how hard my husband worked, how hard he worked, and how much girl, that daggone medical insurance ain't no joke. How much he paid for medical insurance. And now I'm already ticked off because I got to pay all this money for Kaden to go get evaluated. And it's not covered under our insurance. I got to pay out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, no, bruh. No, somebody going to explain something to me. And then it's showing up ticked me off because I'm like, because when that lady said, we sent the check, I looked dead at that woman. I said, did you hear that? Oh, no. That lady, when I hung that phone up, she said, oh, we're going to see Kaden today. I'm like, how? She said, we just went ahead and wrote it off. I have all the time. My son hates it. Let's see, they didn't want you to call because they was trying to finesse you, Kimmy. You called right on. They saying you was the wrong girl. That woman was so scared of me in that daggone office. I could see fear all over her face. I was like, she was afraid. I don't care what she said. And I called her. I said, girl, I ain't gonna do nothing to you. I said, you look scared. She said, I'm not scared. I said, well, you sure got that look in your face like you scared, like you think I'm gonna jump on you. I said, girl, I ain't gonna jump on you. I just want to get to the bottom of this, and somebody gonna give me that. Like every time she would try to talk, I cut off. Every time I just cut off. But baby, we got us a free bill. But we should have had that in the beginning. Somebody got that money, y'all. It probably was the one sitting behind the counter. Somebody stole that daggone. How in the world you steal? That's embezzlement. How in the world you steal a check that's got the doctor's office name on it? Girl, I wonder how that even happened. At this point, I wouldn't want them to service me or my kid. They're a bunch of they do a very good job. They do a very good job, honey. They ain't gonna listen. I'm telling you, they ain't gonna fool with me. They ain't gonna fool with me because they know they ain't messing with a dummy. I read everything, y'all. They ain't gonna fool with me. They'll fool with them. But the doctor they have in there is really, really good. And the thing is, with my insurance, I only have two dentist office here in the area that's in network. So, of course, I ain't going to Cool Smiles. They about ghetto. I ain't going to Cool Smiles. I'm going to this place. It's called Aspen Dental. They do a very good job. Very good job. They did a very good job on my teeth. Look at them, girl. They did a good job. Oh, child, because the dentist office will be kicked out of Blue Cross Network. Oh, for real? Oh, dang. I was about to get them in trouble, wasn't I? They did. They just think you was going to call. I bet they had. Bookkeeper still ain't happen. What? Somebody stole the money. You must be really mad at her. So imagine if you just said forget it without calling because they would have double payment. The devil is a lie. I ain't no daggone fool, y'all. Dang. Did they get it together when you got done with it? Get Kate a new dentist. They full of. They ain't got no other dentist, y'all. Don't have nobody else. Not. See, my husband's job is out of Alabama. So the insurance is out of Alabama. It's Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama. And we got Access Plus Dental. And y'all, that dental insurance, he pay a lot and the deductible is so high. And I was talking to my mom about it and I was like, we should just cancel dental insurance and get our own. She was like, Kim, you ain't gonna be able to pay for that. And I'm like, are you for real? She said, it is so expensive. So I'm like, dang. My husband pay a lot for insurance. Y'all know. Y'all work. It's expensive, honey. It's just, oh, Lord. I can't pick insurance. It's through his employer. How we gonna pick it? Now, I'm good because I use the VA. So after I get this work done in my mouth, I will not be using them anymore. I'll be going to community care. Is it community care? Yeah. And the VA will pay for mine. But Caden, unless I get 100%, then we'll be able to, Caden will be able to be on my insurance. Then my husband won't have to have family. He can have individual. But with Caden getting ADHD, he should get a disability check, won't he? He should. I don't know. We got Elon Musk and I probably ain't nobody gonna get that. Because they still gotta prove it. Dang, she said somebody signed a check. Oh, wow. Only 2, not much choice. Yeah, it's only 2, and I wasn't taking him to Cool Smiles. Matter of fact, they don't even see that many children where we go, but they do such a really good job. And they got a young doctor there. They do a really good job. You work at Aspen? Nicole, who are you, girl? Girl, don't you tell on these. How they trying to get me? Nicole work at Aspen. Lord bless it. They too expensive for me. I only got Medicare. Girl, I wish I had something care. Yeah, it's expensive. My dental is cheaper. Is it? I wish we had an option. Like if my husband's employer was here in Mississippi, it would be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd probably be in network to everybody. But he don't. And the only thing I can think, like, unless it depends if Caden gets disability, would I be able to get health insurance? I don't know nothing about no disability, but Caden has ADHD. That's classified as a disability, right? So would he be able to get insurance under the disability? Heck, I don't know. What is it, Medicare, Medicaid? Go to your local school of dentistry. They probably ain't got, y'all, you girls, you know I live in Tupelo. My dentist is, what is that? 200,000 yen. What is that even? They be whacking these insurance companies, making up kind of stuff so they can make extra money off the insurance companies. Y'all, Aspen Dental is expensive. I'm also a claim process for Blue Cross Blue Shield. I'm inside. Doronda, listen, why is it so expensive? It is, I guess, And probably what I should have done was I should have paid more close attention, which I'm going to wait to open enrollment this year. I should have paid really close attention to when my husband filled out the paperwork, because sometimes you can get cheaper insurance, like with a low cost deductible, but you will pay more. So knowing my husband, because he the one who picked it, knowing him, he probably picked the cheapest plan. He picked the cheapest plan, which is still high, and that's probably why our deductible is $10,000. You don't do that. Like, and our copays, y'all, our copays, even when we go to the dentist, our copays is $50. For the doctor's office, regular doctors are $50 copays. I can't remember what a specialist is. It's either $75 or $100. Girl, that's just too much. Every time you go to the doctor. If you get a disability check from the military, you can sign him up. I am. So I'm working on 100% from the VA. I am. But shoot, with daggum Elon Musk in there, I'm trying to figure out, like, am I going to be able to get an increase? Kimmy, get the school to cover the cost for cadence evaluation situation. For ADHD, I've already paid for it. The school would cover that. Girl, would a school cover evaluation for ADHD? My sister told me that, and I thought she didn't know what she was talking about. Danielle told me that. Are you sure, Gigi? If your son gets a doctor to say he has ADHD or ADD, then you can get a disability, and yes, it comes with insurance. They've already signed off on the paperwork. He has ADHD. He go Monday to get his medicine. He go Monday to get his medicine. Hey, you read this article, Record of 2030 on person. If he's deemed disabled, his medical will be free. Lord, would that be a daggone... Y'all don't know. That would be such a freaking blessing. Oh, my God. That medical insurance eats me a lot. I thought it was daggone just tutoring. It depends on your plan you pick. That's what I thought. I figured my husband must have picked the cheapest plan, because he don't understand insurance. You know, men don't go to the doctor. But when you have a kid, you never know what happens. And you got to, like, although you may come out of pocket every week or every time you get paid, who can afford a $10,000 or $5,000 deductible? Like, my husband should have known better. He know Kaden got acid reflux. Anything could happen. He could end up in a hospital with acid reflux, because he has twice. He had to end up going to St. Jude. The last time he was vomiting so bad, he was vomiting blood. He know better. I have UPS benefits. It's the best. Girl, Sanka, my brother-in-law work at UPS. My brother-in-law works at UPS. He has been there since he was in his 20s. Since he got out of high school. He 48, 49 now. He got good benefits. And he get paid good, honey. I'm talking about real good. Him and his wife live in over a $500,000 home. And they don't have no children. And matter of fact, both of them work at UPS, and both of them are drivers, because his wife just got her I don't know if it's CDLs or she had to wait. No, she had her CDLs. It was what was she waiting on? I don't know if it was an opener, or maybe she had to work there long enough for her to either drive a truck or something. My niece gets a nice check. Girl, if Kaden got a check, oh my God, I could pay for his tutoring. I won't have to worry about that tutoring. The whole check could go for tutoring, honey. Girl, because I was thinking, since we talking, girl, I was thinking, I said, man, because I got to pay for that doctor's office visit next week, plus tutoring. I was like, I ain't got no $300 off the rip just to pay. No, And I've been paying money all since what, 2 weeks ago. I've been paying money for Caden's tutoring and his evaluation and his doctor, because I had to take Caden to the doctor's office. Oh my Lord. Y'all made me want to move to Germany over there with Feronia, so I have to pay no health insurance. Put a 1 in the chat if you struggling because of health insurance. Oh my God, yes, they have funding. Oh Lord. Well, bye, Kai. You gotta go. I don't do 11-year-olds over here. He gone. Take it to social services and social security office. Take what to social services? I work at school 25. Take what to social services? See, I'm afraid like some things we may not be able to get because they may say my husband, because we only have one child, so they may say he makes too much money. And that's what kicks us out a lot of things, because they say he make too much money, but we got one child in the home. And maybe if we had about 3, 4 of them jokers, it'd be different. But see, we got one, and they say he make too much money. So I don't know. You have to think about if he wants to join the military. And you know what, the great debater? It's so funny you said that, because my daughter never got a check. And the only reason I did it for that very reason, my daughter was diagnosed with ADHD. We never told anybody, because I was like, what if she wants to go to the military? I knew that would have kicked her out. So I never did do it because I don't want to mess up her future. And you make a good point. You make a good point. Because what if, dang, that'll mess up his whole life. What if he wants to go to the military? Wow. That's something to think about too. And he's a boy, and he might want to follow in my footsteps. My daughter was like, she don't want no parts of the Army or Air Force or no branch of service. But you right. What if he wants to go? I don't want to mess him up just because I get a check. Shoot, we'll be all right. That's something to think about. It's a behavioral disorder, but everyone's not the same. My son tried the medication, but he didn't like the way it made him feel. He just gotta get the right one. He'll get adjusted. Because my daughter, when it made her, I talked about that this morning, when it made her feel funny, when she didn't like the way it made her feel, we changed. And I probably went through, I might be exaggerating, but it seemed like we went through like 20 different medications for her to find out which one was the best for her. Them dentist costs ain't no joke at all, $400 to $500. They are. Them dentists. Does your son's school work affected by his disability? It does. Girl, what? Gigi, Kaden is in tutoring. We spend $600 a month, which may be cheap for some people, but that's a lot for us. We spend $600 a month for tutoring. He get extra services at school. And guess what? It ain't helping. I may have to hold him back in the first grade just because of ADHD. And it's not that, and I don't know what's going to happen, because he's right there at now reading, he's right there at the passing level. And he's had all this help all school year. The rest of the subjects, he's fine. But reading, he's having a hard time. He's having a hard time. And I could even see, even yesterday, when he did his schoolwork in class, I was going through the schoolwork. They were wrong. He was filling it in, but it was wrong. So I had to go back over the schoolwork, each little section, and I'd be like, well, do you know what this is? We were talking about this morning on the live show. You know what a possessive noun is? He was like, I can't remember, Mommy. And so we go back over it and stuff like that, and like math problems. And I told my mom I was going to talk to his tutor today and tell her, when she goes over things with him, you may think he have it, but give him other problems. Give him other ways. Ask him the same question a different way, or give him another question to see if he got it, and do it in repetition. And if he can do it 4 to 5 times and he get them right, he got it. But if he's still missing it, he ain't got it. You can't move on. Not till he get it. And it's not that he don't understand. It's just ADHD. I don't know, man. Just sometimes you just, like, that short-term memory is something serious. You forget. And the more you do it, the more you can remember. The check usually $700, $900 a month. Girl, that $600 is his tutoring. Right off the bat. If so, you certainly can get medical in a check. Wow. It sounds like he picked a HDHP account. It's cheaper, but it's high deductible. That's probably what his behind did. And I asked him, I said, baby, did you pick the cheapest insurance? He said, I don't remember. I'm like, God dang. I said, now I got to wait until open enrollment. See, I should have been on top of this last year. But I'm thinking the insurance is good. And I just found out because I wanted to look up how much I would have to pay if I had hip surgery. And I saw that deductible was $5,000. I said, what the world? Oh, no, the military doing my surgery. Proof of disability to Social Security. Wow. I'm just going to wait until they prescribe him that medication and see if I get a different. I don't know. I don't know nothing about disability, y'all. I'm going to wait until he get his medication. It's documented, child. Child, I got all types of documentation that ADHD has affected his schoolwork. Lord have mercy. My daughter got a check too. No, that's different when it's a disability. The money is for the child meds and tutoring and highly things that need. Girl, yes, it's going to be for tutoring, honey. Somebody need to pay for tutoring. Morning from New Zealand. Once it's in his files, check or not, it's the same thing. Unless military change their rules. Really, Gigi? I didn't know that. You know, Gigi, you right. Because when you go to the military, dang, you right. They ask for your records. And it will be, it's going to be in his records. It's not, his primary doctor don't have it in the records now because the primary doctor has not seen him. But when you go to the doctor, they ask you, is your child on any medication? And you're like, yeah, he's on medication for X, Y, and Z for ADHD. And they document it. Dang. Well, I'll be daggone it. I brought my fiancé to the hospital yesterday because I was worried he had lung infection. They did several flu tests on him, drew blood, gave him an IV with person to the bus with Kimmy. I'll email you and got you how to get him help and funding. Please do. I'm trying, you know what I was really trying to get? I'm trying to get the daggum tutoring paid for. That's what I want. I'm like, they don't offer nothing to help, like, the school system, or they don't offer anything because the school system does not have tutoring. Now they do have what do they call that? They put them in like these tier groups, either tier 1 or tier 2. They have that, but Caden's in the tier group. It's not, now they don't take him out of school. It's just the teacher works with him extra. She gives him extra time. Well, not extra time, but she works with him in like these small groups. And he doesn't go out of class or anything like that. And she keeps record of how his progress is doing. But that ain't even helping, girl. I mean, as much help he's getting, cannot be a straight A student. With that, and he go to tutoring Monday through Thursday. Even on holidays, we don't miss a day. He still go to tutoring. Spring break, most kids was playing. Caden's at tutoring. He got up every morning like he going to school. They were friendly and caring. Gave me 3 ibuprofen because I had no left at home for him. Only thing we had to do was show insurance card. We paid nothing. Girl, Feronia. Whoo, child. The U.S. something serious. I'm going through the same thing with my first grader. Girl, have your baby checked. You just never know. And it's so many different types of ADHD. You know, I always thought, because my daughter had it, I always thought that if a kid have ADHD, they're going to be bouncing off the wall, right? Kaden ain't like that. He not like my daughter. His is different. Do you think it's his glasses that he can't see? Or you think it's... Girl, no. It ain't his glasses. He see just fine. I mean, he see with his glasses, but it's not the glasses. If it's the glasses... Ow, my tongue. If it's the glasses, when he go to tutoring, he will get it. Because it's one-on-one. He will get it. That's not it. And it's not that, like his teachers say all the time, she like, it's nothing wrong with Kaden. Kaden is very intelligent. She said it's not even his comprehension skills. It's just that he doesn't understand the way things are asked. And if you ask it in another way, he gets it. It's crazy. Do you think, Barry? Child, I ain't got to. Oh, Lord, we on a tornado watch. Oh, my God. Y'all, I just got an alert. We on a tornado watch. What the heck? Oh, man. Here we go again. Kimmy, I have Medicare Plus pay for a supplement, and it doesn't have dental. I asked the manager. She said there's really no good dental insurance. God dang. I asked how much dental worked last year. You know what, Allison? You are absolutely right. My mom had to... My daddy get his dental insurance through the VA. Let me see. How does mama pay for hers? Oh, she got subsidized insurance because she has... What is that you said? Medicare is for older people, right? Yeah, that's the wind. Oh, Jesus. Man, here we go again. I hate storms. My mom had to get some subsidized insurance. And for some reason, I think she had Aetna. If I'm not mistaken. And she don't pay that much for dental. I have to ask mama what kind of insurance she got. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's Aetna. I might be wrong, though. Yes, retention of knowledge. Yep. I helped my stepson learn by using an art association associated with things he enjoyed. That's a good idea. The Great Debater, that is a good idea because that will help him to remember. That's a good idea. Kimmy, the voice, Houston, Hudson, LaBelle. She comprehends, but she doesn't retain well, my 6-year-old. That's Kaden. And not only is... does your 6-year-old have problem with sequential order? That was one of Caden's main thing, like learning the alphabet. He knew the letters. Dang, they sent it again. Another tornado watch. What the heck? Are they going to let out school early? Y'all, it is so hot outside. I don't like this. I tell you what, Feronia, for the comments that are not good, you can delete the comments because I can't put it on subscriber mode. Just delete. Actually, you can put the people on timeout because I really want to read subscriber comments. So just put them in timeout. You can even do it for 24 hours. I don't even really care. I really want to read the subscribers' comments, people that are subscribed to the channel, not no troll, if you don't mind. Hold on, I missed something. We had a tornado yesterday. Y'all, this weather is so freaking strange. I don't know if I'm... I don't know if I'm gonna take Kaden to tutoring. I don't want to be sitting out in that, and I live far from the tutor. I don't know if I want to be sitting out there and we on a tornado watch, sitting out in my car waiting on him. I don't know. I'm about to see about this one. Nick, how Kim are you doing? How are you doing? Make me a mod, please. I don't know you, Nick. She can go to the VA. Oh, my mama can go to the VA. But my daddy don't have 100%. She can still. The great debater, you telling me some stuff I don't know. Are you for real? Mama don't have. Oh, we on a tornado watch to 10 p.m. Jesus. Oh, there's a wasp. Oh, yeah, it's a wasp in here. Where did it go? It's a wasp. Oh, God. I gotta unlock the door. Y'all, hold on. It's a wasp in the car. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my word. Where did the wasp go? Y'all, hold on. It's a wasp in here. Where did it go? Oh, it flew out. You know we have a tornado watch? It just came across the phone. Oh, Jesus. Where did the wasp go? Uh-oh. Oh, that's on my debit card right there. What the world, my debit? Lord. Girl, I done scared the wasp or something. Where the wasp at? Girl. Where that daggone wasp went to? What the world is he? I'ma beat his butt. I am gonna beat. Y'all, I'ma beat Kaden. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Look at this. I'ma beat his behind, y'all. I'ma beat him. I swear to God, I'ma beat this boy. Look at him. Dadgummit. Hold on. Come on, phone. It won't let me do it. Hold on, y'all. Dadgummit. I'm gonna beat this boy. This boy gonna get the. I literally. Look what he did, y'all. Look what he did. Look at what he did, y'all. Look at this. I'ma beat him. I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him. He gonna get it. He definitely gonna get it. I'm gonna make him clean this today. I know exactly what he did. He used a daggone crayon and shredded it up in the back seat. I'm gonna get him. I'm sitting up here thinking we riding down the road. He gonna take. Oh, I'm gonna get him. He gonna get it. He gonna clean this. We in a BMW, y'all. I cannot believe he did this. I ain't even gonna whoop him, y'all. I ain't gonna whoop him, but he gonna clean his car. He gonna get that vacuum. As soon as we get home, he gonna vacuum this car. Oh my God. He done lost his mind. Early part of this week, y'all, he done scribbled. He telling me, you see this ink pen? He in the back seat. Mama, I'm bored. I just picked him up. We on our way to tutoring. Mama, I'm bored. I said, boy, if you don't sit back there in that daggone seat, buckle up and be quiet. We on our way to tutoring. I get halfway to tutoring. I turn around. His foot was right there in the middle. I look, y'all, he has scribbled all on his daggone Nikes. I just looked at him. I couldn't even fuss at him. I said, I can't even do nothing. The boy got ADHD. He done scribbled all on the daggone shoes. He said, Mama, I told you I was bored. I said, but Kaden, why did you scribble on your shoes? Because, see, he kept asking me. He said, Mama, are these shoes old? I was like, are they? I'm thinking he's saying, like, are they old as in, like, are they retro Nikes or something? I was like, nah, Kaden, they not. Oh, Lord, there go that wasp. Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh. You ain't coming in here, Mr. Wasp. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I know y'all laughing at me. Don't laugh at me. He kept asking me, he said, Mama, these shoes old. I said, I'm thinking he talking about retro Nikes. I'm like, no, they ain't old. I bought them at the beginning of the school year. And so I guess he figured, yeah, they old. I'm going to scribble on them. I couldn't get mad. I know the boy got ADHD. I was just like, wait till the medicine come. That's all I can say. I ain't at home. I'm at the school. I'm not at home. It's picking up Kaden. Please get home. So I'm in a car rider line at the school, y'all. I can't leave. We not under a warning. We're under a watch. A warning. So a watch means, this is what the meteorologist said. A tornado watch means that there are the right ingredients to form a tornado. Meaning, if you're baking a cake and you have your egg, your milk, you got everything to mix the cake's just not mixed up yet. That's what a tornado watch is. When you have a warning, that means either one has been spotted or it's mixed. All the ingredients are mixed up. Like, you ain't got no time to be. Y'all, we really need to be getting out of school, though. Because they can do a tornado warning right away. And where am I going to go? Run into school? I wish you were in a laid-back attitude. Free from, of course, saying it, writing and drawing a picture of it, all the house in the back way with retention. I'm going to try something different with Kaden. I'm going to try something different. Only reason I need the tutor is some stuff like when we was doing possessive nouns yesterday, I couldn't even remember what a possessive noun was. I knew what it was, but I couldn't explain it. Y'all, even the synonym, I could not remember. I was like, dadgum, what's a dadgum synonym? I had to watch a video, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. That's what it means. So that's why I need the tutor to make sure I'm teaching him correctly. Y'all heard me this morning. He told my mama, that's not right. See, I be teaching him wrong. I'm seeing your comments now, Charlene. I had the thing on top comments. You got to, I did. I just fixed it, John. I fixed it. I've been coming on, but I noticed no one. I see you, Pamela. I see you, girl. I see you. I hope you still in here. We get 8 tornado warning every month. Wow. Seems like y'all always getting them tornado watches in Mississippi. Yeah, this is turning into Tornado Alley. I see your comments. My supplement is good. Doesn't pay dental. There are so many. You really have to read carefully. We'll be praying for you and your family. Oh my God, Kimmy, are you okay? I'm good, y'all. I'm good. We just on a tornado watch right now. Kimmy said she doesn't like bugs. I told y'all I don't do bugs. The lady in the back, she was laughing. I told y'all I don't do bugs. Y'all laughing. I sell our Mercedes before having kids. Girl, please clean it for him. Hi, I like her wig. You like my wig, baby? Well, guess what? You gone. This ain't no wig. It's a sew-in. And it's looking real bad because I need to redo it. That's okay. I'm going to redo it. And I don't have a perm. So when you see it little nappy, the humidity is really thick. And any black person know if you don't have no perm and it's a lot of humidity, baby, that hair is not going to be straight no more. It's going to be, woo. Kimmy, you can't do nothing but love him. Girl, he going to clean his car. He going to clean his car today. I cannot believe he did that. Those are crayons. Those are definitely crayons. Did the scribble come off in the wash? You should have listened to him when he told you he was worried. He probably was like, I'm going to fix her draw all over the floor. It's funny, but it ain't. Girl, I thought that was Blue Cross. Do you know who just called me? This is something from U.S. Customs. What in the entire world? I got off the phone with y'all to talk to a scam artist. U.S. Customs? Girl. These people won't let me be great today. Ain't nobody gonna let me be great. They won't let me be great. Kimmy, use Mr. Clean Eraser. That would work great. Kimmy, just take him out of school. No. Oh, you talking about get him out? I just brought him back, y'all. Don't do it. I'm checking Sky out now. Dang, you think I should take him out for just a tornado? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me look to see if they sent out something. They should have let school out. We sitting out here, all these people out here. Nah, I ain't taking him out. Because we still got an hour, y'all. And he need all his class instruction. Like, I can't do him like that. I just brought him back to school right when I went live. About an hour ago. He just got back to school from the appointment. I can't check him out, y'all. Maybe a karate class. Girl, we can't afford that. Tutoring taking everything we got. Because you got to think. My husband the only one working. Except for this little check that I get from YouTube. And that ain't really nothing. After that ain't nothing. She like, I want cinnamon on bread. Thanks for explaining. I didn't know the difference. You're a great mom. I don't feel like it, Pam. I swear I don't. I be trying to figure out. I don't know. I just want my kid to be great. And I feel like since Lord, they just sent some. Hold on, y'all. Some counties under 10 or oh, Lord. We just got a message from Daggum news station said some counties are under a tornado watch because storms could become severe. I don't think we're going to tutoring this evening. We ain't going no tutoring. Man, I'm not about to be driving. Oh, Lord, that bug scared me. Oh, y'all, that bug scared the crap. Y'all, look at this bug. Hold on. I'm going to let y'all see it. Look at that bug. You see him? Girl, that bug sitting there. Oh, that joker scared me. Oh, look like he just looking at me. Y'all, I don't do bugs. But since we talking, I'm going to be honest with you. When I found out, like when Kaden had to go to St. Jude, and I didn't know it was all because he had picked up a virus from somewhere, but I still felt responsible as a parent because I'm like, he got acid reflux real bad. So I'm thinking like, dang, I shouldn't have had no kid. Oh, it feel like something just bit me. I feel like a bug on me. I was like, I shouldn't have had a kid at 41. It probably was my fault because I was high risk anyway. I was like, I probably shouldn't have had no baby at 41. I probably the one who gave him the acid reflux. I be thinking like that, y'all. And then I'm like, well, not the ADHD, because shoot, Jazz got ADHD, so not that. But I just be wanting my kid to be great. And I just feel like your kids didn't ask to be here. And the things that be wrong with them, it be because of their mama and daddy. And they can't help it. And it's our responsibility to make sure, no matter what's wrong with them, it's our responsibility to make sure they have the tools that they need to be successful. And when they're not successful, it's because it's something we failed to do. You got to put your kids first. And I put my kid first in everything, y'all. I do. My mama know I will spend my last. That's why I ain't done my hair. That's why I ain't got no more hair. I've had my hair up for what? 2 or 3 months. Normally, I would do my hair every month. Go get my nails done. Look, my eyebrows ain't even been waxed. You know, I make sure that what extra money I do have, it go on my son. You see, I ordered these from Temu, right? These $1. I ain't ordered nothing else. Like everything else I get is for Kaden. All the stuff I get from Temu be for Kaden. I make sure he is good because this is what bothers me about some of these young parents. They be out here getting their nails done, they get their hair done, and you look at their kid, and their kid look like who did it and what for. Like, that's your little boy right there, and he ain't had no haircut in 4 weeks. You don't even put a brush on his head. What? Honey, I go overboard for my kid. I make sure my baby got waves in his hair. You know, whatever I got to do to make sure Kaden got the tools. If I got to spend my last hour to make sure that he look good, or if I got to get up early to iron his clothes so kids won't pick at him, that's what I'm going to do. If he, whatever I got to do, I'm going to give him every tool available to be successful. That's the way I feel. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's the way I think. Tornado Alley, like Oklahoma. Can you say this? Bye. You gotta go. See, these moderators being real nice to people. Probably because I told them to don't get comments out. We had one in Sacramento, California. California, a tornado? Wow. I'm in the Midwest. We had a tornado. I know y'all did. Kids with ADHD, they got a lot of energy, so they need outlet to let it out. Otherwise, they do things they probably shouldn't do. Well, dadgummit, he play every day, y'all. When we get in from tutoring, you know what we do? Kaden be like, Mama, can I ride my bike? Yes. I let him play for an hour. Coco out there, she running, she playing with Kaden. He come in the house. I don't know what else to do. He can't be on the tablet during the week. I don't let him do the tablet. On the weekend I do, but not during the week. Maybe I should. And see, if I have him a coloring book, he might color on the daggone seat now. She is bad. Kimmy, you should get endorsements. I'm going to get some. Please share the live. Allison, yes. Pamela, listen, send me an email. I want to add you to Discord. All the moderators are over on Discord. And we have a lot of sideline conversations. A lot. We pretty much communicate all day on Discord. And I want you over there. So send me an email and I'll send you the link to Discord so you can join. You probably like, what is Discord? Don't worry about it. I'll walk you through it. Because Feronia helped me. It's a watch. Kimmy, calm down. A wasp? Girl, I don't do bugs. Della, I'm scared of bugs. Wasps sting. All her last class, 2 is 3. Wow. My source said you got to look at the Champ VA benefits to see if they have enough to. Okay, I will. I sure will. Let me screenshot that comment and I'll tell her to do that. Kimmy, I told my fiance what you told us about your sister and you. He was so shocked, like in a positive way, how you two met, etc. Yeah, that's crazy. It's so crazy. And you know what? For those of you I didn't know, like that was the best situation. And it don't sound like it was the best, but that was the best situation because it's so funny how God works. If my daddy would have known that he had a kid, he probably wouldn't have never married my mom. Because my daddy is not the type of man that would just leave a woman. That's not him. He wouldn't just leave a woman and he sure wouldn't leave no child. Shoot, he had foster kids and adopted a child. If he would have known he had a kid, he would have never met my mother. And I would have never been born, So it's funny how things work. Everything always work out the way it's supposed to. This going to sound like I'm making things up. But over here, karate class is free. I'm done, John. I'm done. Listen. Everybody from the U.S., everybody, let's pack up and move to Scotland and Germany. Because you got to be kidding me. Karate classes. Girl, what do we get free? Nothing. What do we get free? I don't get nothing free. What do I get for free? We can go to school for free. He go to elementary school for free. But school lunches and stuff, you got to pay for. Heck, Kaden came home yesterday, wants some daggone money for the daggone school. We already, shout out to Baby Val and Lynetta Kendrick for Cashapp and me. I actually, let me put this as a background so y'all can see it. So Kaden has already raised $155 for his school. Shout out to, let me show y'all. Jasmine gave him, I love you, Kay, to have fun and get busy. I gave $45. My mama gave 30. Baby Val gave 25. And y'all can't see it. Lynetta gave, does that say 10? 10. And so they cashed at me this morning. And what I did was I went in, paid for it, and I put their names under it. So, you know, he'll be able to see who sent money. So if y'all want to send money to Caden for the school, and what they're going to have is a fun run at the school. His goal is supposed to be $350. Let me see. Can you see it? His goal is $350. We're at $155 right now. So he got what, 145 to go? No, 100. Yeah, 145 to go. So we got to raise $145 more dollars, and he'll be at $350. So that's his goal. And I didn't make the goal. The school made the goal. So if you want to send Caden some money, you can cash at me. Make sure you put in the description for Caden, and I'll take that money and put it on his I'll put it on the booster thing with your name on there. Whatever your Cash App name, that's what it'll be. Yeah, but anyway. Can we send donations so that we can help you pay for it? Oh, girl, no. I tell you what, just take that money. Me and my husband, we'll figure it out. I know y'all want to help me, but we'll figure it out. Where there's a will, there's a way. We will figure it out. Help Caden. You can donate to his school, and I'll take that money and put it on his little booster thing. Kimmy, never double back on your parenting. You're a great mother. Your daughter is very smart, and so is your son. Mark my word, he is going to be really smart. I hope so. I hope so. I really hope so. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Like they sent, I got some stuff in the, some stuff emailed to me about camp, and it kind of made me sad this for this summer. He can't go to camp this summer. He can't play basketball this summer because he's gonna be in tutoring, and he can't even go to swimming lessons. Caden, it has to work, and he works so hard, y'all. Y'all would be so proud of that little boy. He works. Just think if you went to school all day, as soon as you got out of school, you got about 40 minutes before you get to your tutor house, and that's it. You leave school and you go back to your tutor. Some days it's an hour, other days it's an hour and a half. Some days it was even 2 hours, and we do tutoring. And then when you get home, you're allowed to play for a little bit, but you eat, you take your bath, and you start back working again. Whether it's 15, 20 minutes, it's still work. That's why Caden is so tired. And that's why I have to make, and a lot of people be like, why you put him to bed so early? Because his little brain works so hard, y'all. Caden is exhausted, and he needs rest. And I know he does. My mom had me at 38. Wow. Started a food channel doing mukbangs, and I'm starting one. I've seen this lady make her say, what? Fit the flex, and don't make me start no daggone mukbang channel. Are you for real? Girl, they do make money, though. They do. You'd be surprised. Girl, that's an idea. You got to eat every day anyway. Might as well eat on camera. But I can't eat like them people. Them people, they be licking their fingers. And that irritates me. But I have watched mukbang channels. I have. Love, I watch her and her son. I do. I don't know. That's an idea. Kim, I don't want you to get upset with me. I know you want Caden to be great. I hope you don't compare your daughter with son. My mom used to tell me every child has it. That's true. So I do not compare. But this is what I know. Caden has it. He's smart. He's not smart like Jasmine. But, well, I take that back. Jasmine was smart in a different way. Caden is very smart. He's very, very smart. If he wasn't capable of Allison, I wouldn't push him. I would not. But I see it in him. You know, you can recognize when a kid is intelligent. He is. Girl, let me tell you something. Caden likes to figure out things in his head. These clouds look so bad. He likes to figure out things in his head. Even with math equations, he try to figure them out in his head. I don't know why he do that. Even, I just bit my nail. Even reading, he will figure out, he tries to pronounce the words without saying them. He like to pronounce them in his head where you can't hear them. I don't know. Caden is smart, y'all. He is so smart. He's a smart kid. Everybody follow Kimmy on Twitter. Everyone, please follow Kimmy on all platforms. Subscribe and share to the family and friends. Y'all trying to get my daggone Twitter account up. I'm trying, y'all. I ain't even been live on Twitch yet. I still got to do that today. If kids see that you're wearing dirty shoes, they will start making fun of your kid. So it's like, girl, fit to flexing, and that is my girl. That is my pet peeve. You know what? You're right, because Caden talk about other kids, and I tell him don't talk about other kids. Their mama probably don't have time like me to sit up here and wash your shoes. That's why I have a lot of shoes, because when you have a lot of shoes, you can, like while he wearing one, you can clean another one. You right, they sure will. And I try to keep his clothes ironed. I try to keep him smelling good. I keep his hair combed. He get a haircut every week. He is very well groomed. Are you, child? Don't worry about the wasp. It will only do it. Yeah, he's studying no wasp. Whatever, John. I'm out of here. I'll be back later, ma'am. Perhaps tomorrow morning. Okay. How your hair is so beautiful, child. It need to be done, child. Let me go up here. You skip my messages a lot, lady. That's okay, ma'am. I have no right to question. Walking Tall, listen, I'm sorry if I'm skipping messages. YouTube got this thing now where they filter the message and it only be on top comments. So I have to remember, and maybe some of y'all can say, Kimmy, make sure when you're live, turn it on all messages, fix the comments. Because I forget, y'all have so much to do. I have to make sure the monetization thing turned on. I got to make sure I got a title. Y'all, it's a lot. She getting $137,000 a month just off that channel. Are you for real? You talking about she getting paid $137,000 a month? Girl, bump this talking. I sit up here and eat all day. Girl, I take all my... Girl. Oh, my God. Wait a minute, Fit to Flexing. Say it ain't so. She getting paid $137,000 a month, or she getting that many views? Girl, if she getting... y'all forget this talking. I'm about to eat all day. Why don't you ask her if she could change her hours so he can play a sport that he might enjoy? He has to have some enjoyment. Too much school will make you hate it. He do hate it too, because every time we get in here, he be like, I know I'm going to tutoring. Oh, I hate tutoring. He say that. Ooh. I know it, but at one time we was going twice a week, then we increased it to 3 times a week, then we increased it to 4 times a week. I don't know. I don't think we're going today though. Not with this tornado watch. Did you ever use your GI Bill? I did. Walking time, I use every dime of that GI Bill. I cannot put the link up to the fundraiser. The only reason why is it tells you what school he go to. It has his school. So that's why I was saying Cashapp me the money and I will fill it out. And so if your name is Leah J, that's who I will put it under. Whatever you send, I will put Leah J. Just put, if you Cashapp me, put it in the description for Caden. And if you have a message like good luck or something like that, I'll type that in there too. I'll put your name, put your dollar amount, and I'll do it myself that way. But I can't put his, y'all, I don't want nobody to know. It's some weirdos out here, y'all. Even though you can't pick them up from school, no way. I can't even get into school. I just don't want people knowing where he go to school. But I want to say I have a sister that is 30 months older than me. She is a doctor. My mom never pressured her. I'm good in, so I hated school, but I did good for myself without going to. I agree the USA is the best, but my God, we pay a lot of stuff, man. It ain't nothing but a daggone rat race. We pay a listen, most of the people that are in the US are either one paycheck away from being homeless, or either one bad situation from being homeless. A lot of people may have 6 months covered in, just in case for emergency funds, it'll carry you for 6 months. But after that, what if it lasts more? Look at my situation. Mine has lasted for years. I didn't think I would be attacked by those pits. Do you think I got a lawsuit for that? Heck no. I ain't get jack nothing. I ain't get nothing but the daggone scars and the PTSD. I ain't get nothing. No lawsuit, nothing. I just knew I was gonna get paid. I said, oh, they dogs bit me. Oh, it's going down. And I was working too. No ma'am. Is that thunder? These people pick. This stuff makes me nervous, y'all. This makes me nervous. These prices keep raising up in the U.S., but the hourly rate ain't following along with them. They want to keep us at $15 to $20 now. Girl, you can't make it on $15 to $20. That ain't no money. Everything, I'm talking about, even in the state of Mississippi, y'all. Y'all know we the poorest state. Me and my husband if my husband made $15, even $20 an hour, you can't make it. No. Ain't no way. Just think if you got a car payment, car insurance, you have co-pays, you have rent, if you renting, or a mortgage, then you got light bill, you got water bill, you got internet. Because you're going to have internet. You may not have to have no cable, but you got internet. And then the way they got things set up, either you going to have a Netflix, you're going to have Apple TV, you're going to have something. Then you got your cell phone bill. Am I leaving something out? Then you got your daggone life insurance. What else you got? And we ain't even got the food yet. And your necessities. And school lunch if you got kids. That's $100 a month. Then your gas. Then your maintenance on your vehicle. Am I leaving anything out? Bonjour is about as far as I go. Pet food. You ain't never lied. Coco, listen, I'm going to tell you something. Coco was supposed to get that daggone, what you call that? I was supposed to have her spaded. That was going to be $500. Baby, she did not make it to her appointment. And praise the Lord, I did not take her because I had to pay for Caden's, his evaluation and his doctor's appointment. I had to pay for that. So thank God. But yes, pet food. Am I leaving anything out? You're not paying lunch at $15. You sure ain't. But my husband made more than $15, $20 an hour. He a truck driver. That's us too, Mom. Oh, they do pet spaded and neuter for free. They ain't doing it here. Somebody else told me that. Somebody told me that. They was like, you ought to be able to get Coco spaded for free. I said, they don't do that here in Mississippi. But you know what? I'm going to call the daggone Humane Society. Lord, let's hope and pray they do that for free. Because she need to be spaded so, oh, Lord. Kimmy, how do you annoy trolls so easily? Child, I ain't standing on trolls. Maybe if you rent us about $500 to $700 per month, you can get away with $20. Girl, where in the world you gonna stay at $500 to $700 a month? Where would you stay? Let me know where that's at. $500 to $700 a month. What you staying in a shoebox? I don't even think rent ain't even that cheap here in Mississippi, and we in a poor state. $500 to $700 a month. What you gonna say? Being in the military, you can get free life insurance. You can also get free phone. And wait a daggone minute. I have life insurance. What about my son and my husband? And get free phone and unlimited phone time on your phone just for being a veteran. I can have an iPhone too. Are you see? Wait a minute now. Why? I don't know all this walking tall. Right? I need to know because I have a 1-bedroom. I pay. Ooh, girl. Oh my God. Pamela. If they give you a phone, it ain't gonna be the phone you want. That's the only thing about it. That's why I was like, can I have my iPhone? Dang, 2,600. Ooh, girl. Ooh, I feel that pain. They actually have a friend every year. You can get it from the Veteran Affairs next time you go in. Are you for real? I didn't know that. I have a free iPhone. Girl, I ain't got nothing free. I need to know. Y'all help me out. Y'all teach me how to get free stuff because I don't know how to get free stuff. Are they letting school out right now? They need to. No, he putting the gate up. He said, I wish somebody give me I want a free iPhone. They ain't paying no $1,000 for no iPhone and giving it to you for free. Well, my iPhone paid for. I just need the service. And right now, for my cell phone and my watch, I pay about $120 a month for my watch and my I got a Apple Watch. It's at home right now, but usually I have it on. They actually have a book excuse me to tell you what kind of benefits you're able to get. The Marine Corps gets more than, well, ha. You ain't had to tell me that Marine Corps get more than the Army. Next, Navy. After the Air Force has the least benefits. Air Force have? I would think the Air Force have better benefits than everybody. Wow, I didn't know that. Really? Are you on 100? See, I'm not on 100% disability. I don't pay my phone. It's free from President Obama. Did my girl? Y'all about to make me sick to my stomach. I ain't getting nothing free. Help me out, y'all. Verizon is a highway robbery. I'm giving them $300 a month, and that's why I left them and went to Spectrum. I'm only paying $50 a month for a cell phone service. See, we all on a family plan, and what I did was, eventually I'm gonna come off the family plan. And I have a plan, like my husband is not on our family plan, meaning my mom, my dad, my niece, my daughter. I've had my phone for a long time. We all on a family plan. And so I have another plan with my husband, and his phone is on there. So eventually I'm going to come off and I'll go on my other plan, on my plan. But that's Verizon. And I'm trying to think. My husband paid about $100 a month, I think. I think he do. My iPhone paid for it. I got a good plan. I'm getting a free call, free text, and 20 gigabytes for $2. What? John, I need to come to Scotland or something. You can to any corner out here and get free phones too, but you have to get food stamps. I don't get food stamps, and I want them too. The right way. I ain't trying to do nothing cricket. I want food stamps the right way. Verizon is a ripper. I don't recommend them for anybody. Child, we on Verizon. Because my cousin was some big time, he's some big time manager or something with Verizon. So he was getting us a deal. So that's how we was all under the same plan because it was cheaper. But shoot, I'm paying about 120. I used to get my I used to pay 150. I pay more than what my bill is. I be telling my mom I'm paying more than my bill. But I do that to help y'all out. I pay more than my bill. Every month I pay more than my bill. That's a deal for only 7 months though. Then it goes up to $8. John, I'm gonna block you, John. I'm gonna block John. He trying to be funny. This joker paying a bill of $8. Lord Jesus, that's cheap. Food stamps equal uneducated and unemployed. That's not true. That is not true. Shame on you, C. Paula, for saying that. Because my sister is disabled. And she take care of her grandchildren. That is not true. It's a lot of people out here that are disabled, and it's not because they're uneducated. It's people like, look at me. I'm educated. I'm disabled, but I ain't getting no disability. I'm disabled. Are you getting your veteran discount? I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we are. Subhuman use food stamps. I don't get few food stamps, but I'm not gonna let you sit up here and talk about people, because I'm pretty sure somebody in my chat get food stamps and they are educated. What if somebody was in a car accident, like my situation? If I didn't have a husband, I would be completely disabled. I was attacked by 2 pit bulls. Do you think I got attacked because I was uneducated? I have a college degree. You think I got attacked because? No, I'm highly educated. But things happen that are out of your control. Lazy black women on YouTube Live. You know what? He ain't even about to get tired now. He ain't never coming back. He is never coming back ever in his life. I don't need his view. I don't need his view, because there's people on here that are unemployed, not because they're uneducated. People are on food stamps on this channel that watch me, and I would never let somebody come in here and degrade them or bad talk them. Now, it's a difference for people that's using the system. But if you have, like for instance, this is a lady that go to my mama's church. She is a school teacher at the school somewhere in Mississippi. And she was helping a disabled child get into the car. And she fell. The kid, her and the kid, the kid, I guess he was a big little kid. And he fell on top of her. Anyway, she broke, was it her femur? Her femur or a tibula, something like that. She disabled now. She's highly educated. She disabled now. She didn't cause that to happen. So don't tell me that. Kimmy, I'm not saying those comments. I just blocked him. He gone. Most of the people that get food stamps are not black women. They are white. That's a fact. Either they white or they Hispanic. A lot of black people don't get food stamps. Like me. I want them and can't get them. I'm sitting up here trying to grow food. Ain't nothing wrong with getting food stamp. It's saving you money. Food is high to be paying. Man, that's a old ignorant joker right there. Like my husband said, he ignorant, not ignorant. Ignorant. I'm sorry that you had to see that mess. I was cooking food. Child, honey, this day and time, if I got a food stamp, if I had me a food stamp card, baby, I'd walk up to that register. I wouldn't care who saw it. So what? We ain't hungry. John just acting silly. John is acting silly. He from Scotland, y'all. He cool. Everyone, the cost of food is sky high. We don't make these prices. Man, what you say, Pamela? I wish everybody can get a food stamp card. Don't listen. If you get a food stamp card, do not be shamed, baby. Because this food is high. It is so high, y'all. I'll be glad when my daggone food start growing a lot. And I ain't got to go to the grocery store and buy watermelon and cantaloupe and onions and cucumbers and all that. Oh, he said I meant the message. If I got food, my fish would be big CEO. You couldn't tell me nothing, honey. They be like, dang, Kimmy always cooking. She cooking some dressing in there. Y'all be eating good. Kate and packing. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all may think I'm wrong, but I really think people that get food stamps, I do know it be people that get food stamps don't understand when you buy whole foods, you spend less money than buying processed foods. Oh, thank you, Kiki AED. Thank you so much for your blessing. I appreciate it. But it costs more money to buy like say for instance, Kaden like waffles. And I go to the grocery store and I want to purchase frozen waffles. If I can just get the flour, the egg, the milk, the egg, the milk, and whatever else I need. Miss Carolyn, I just got your Cash App for Caden's fundraiser. I just got it. Soon as I get off the live, he gonna be so happy. So now we are at, where we at, y'all? We at 180? Is that 180? Yeah, we at 180. We ain't got that much more to go. We at 180. Big CEO, we say you only get 4 bags in a Kroger store. You already up to 4 bags? Girl, what you buying for 4 bags? Like 2. Just finished washing dishes. Or the pancake mix. Yeah, but but still, it's cheaper to get the flour because the pancake mix, like, I notice because I buy pancake mix too sometimes, like for the mornings that I don't want to actually make the homemade pancakes. It's cheaper just to get the flour and all that other stuff. Yes, it costs more up front, but it lasts longer. You can make a lot of pancakes. Yep. And I'm really thinking about starting back making my own bread, so I don't have to buy bread no more. Because it's easy. I got all the ingredients at the house. It's easy to make bread. And it tastes better, too. Africa owes Black America respiration for thousands of years. Kimmy, don't Dang, I can't even read it. Let me see if I can read it. Hold on, John. John. I didn't even pay no attention to that. Oh. Y'all, mama. I swear you ain't lying, John. I just look. Making me cry. That's funny. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't tell y'all. Oh my God. Okay, the thing that y'all. Let's see. John is crazy. Oh Lord. Somebody say I love pancakes. Oh, child, this thing called life seems to get more expensive each day. Man, and it's gonna get worse too. It ain't gonna get no better. That's why I keep telling y'all, y'all better be growing y'all food. For real, straight up. Y'all better be growing some food. All jokes aside, it's easy. I don't know what I'm doing, but if I can do it, you can do it. Oh, Lord, what is that on my nose? What was that? Child, my nose. Oh, that was nasty. Did y'all see that? Child, ooh. Pay up. Thank you for making Kimmy laugh today. John is crazy. I don't have a family, so I don't have to get much. See, that's the thing. Somebody that's single, you could really say something. But you know what? Like my daddy said, because my daddy he'll be 80 years old this year. And he said, you could, y'all, I promise y'all I ain't picking my nose. I promise y'all I'm not. I ain't being nasty. My nose will feel like it's running. My daddy said, you don't have to have meat every meal. And I was like, what you mean, Daddy? You ain't got to have meat. He said, when we was growing up, we didn't have meat every meal. We had beans and vegetables and some cornbread and stuff like that. But you don't, meat is a luxury. I never knew that. And you don't. You don't have to have meat. You can have beans, and you like beans are good and it's very filling. You have beans and rice. Dang, my nose. This is air. God, my nose is running so bad. Oh my word. I'm sorry. Ferrania, John crazy. I ain't fooling with John. John is so crazy. God, dog, you're one of God's gifts. But don't use God's name in vain, though. I'm glad you're a moderator, John. Thinks the whole situation about people needing food stamps. No, that ain't what he talking about. That's not what he talking about, Walking Tall. John ain't talking about that. He put something else in Discord. Like, he ain't talking about nothing. John ain't listen, he just trying to make the mood lighter. He really is. John is cool, people. He really is cool. He don't mean no harm. He from Scotland. John means no harm. I promise you, he's Then every time your lease is up, rent go. Girl, that's the truth. Why I get the longest lease term I can when I'm leasing. That is so true. Every time, whether it's not $25, I've heard so many. Listen, I'm blessed, y'all. Me and my husband stay at my parents' house. The house is paid for. We ain't got to pay for nothing. We just pay for the utilities. We pay, which is not that much, you know, utilities and cable and all that other kind of stuff. Light bill, you know, that light bill do run pretty high, but it's still cheaper than paying a mortgage. Praise the Lord. We couldn't make it. There's no way we could make it paying a mortgage. Kaden could not have tutoring whatsoever. We would not be able to afford what we're doing now. I ain't the one, boo-boo. Who is Coolio? John, my European time zone, bro. Right. It might be your allergy. It probably is. Your dad really grows all those veggies. You know what? Last year, my parents stayed in a subdivision. They're moving back here to their home, but they stayed in another subdivision. My daddy and my mama, they grew their own vegetables. They got pots and a raised garden, and it was in the backyard on the porch. He had a real nice and neat. My daddy grew so much stuff, he was bringing stuff to me. And I was like, dog, for real? And if he can do it living in a y'all know them real cute little subdivision? He lived in a subdivision. Most people wouldn't have no garden. He did. And so now he coming back, and he's going to help me because I don't know nothing about no garden at all. I don't know nothing. My mama just told me how to water the daggone seeds. Don't water too much, Kim. You don't want too much water in it. You'll kill it. Just put just a little bit in it. Okay, mama. Y'all, it is so... Listen, the sun is shining. Can y'all see that? We on a whole tornado watch right now. It is so pretty. This is one of the prettiest days you ever want to see. It is so pretty outside. It's hot, y'all. Oh, my word, it's so hot. What's the temperature? Y'all, it's 85 degrees. Let me make sure this temp right. It's 85 degrees. Let me look at this. Navigation. It's 85 degrees. Why ain't wait a minute. Dog is so much pollen on here. Timer. Well, I don't need no timer. Get out of here. It says it's 85 degrees. Hold on, let me check the temp. Y'all, it's definitely 85 degrees outside. It's 85 degrees outside. This is the hottest day ever. This ain't nothing but tornado juice. Oh my gosh. This ain't nothing but tornado juice. Oh my God. Y'all pray for us for real. And pray for the people in Mississippi and Tennessee. Look. Y'all see the clouds? It's hot. I have a mortgage and a car payment. It's two of y'all. Y'all could afford it. I don't get income. I just get YouTube. I don't get income. I get no income. My husband is over the road. So I thought about it. I was like, babe, what if I just go to work? I'm like, dang, who gonna keep Kaden? Who's gonna keep Kaden? That means I have to put Kaden in daycare. That's another bill. I don't want to be away from him like that, not being able to be an active parent, because you got to think, my husband is a truck driver. I would be a single parent. Somebody got to be here for Kaden. And then my husband's like, Kim, how you gonna, I can't sit for long periods of time. I can't stand for long periods of time. It's going to take me a good year to have my hip replacement surgeries. Once I have my hip, both my left and right hip, we're going to see what's going to happen. But right now, if I'm not making enough money, it does not make sense for me to even go to work. I have to make well over $20 an hour. I don't need to make under $24, $25 an hour. Because, see, I was making really good at the post office. I'll never go back to the post office. Ever. I'll never go back. And they don't have jobs like that around here in Tupelo. They do not. Where I'm going to work? At a factory? They ain't paying that. They are not paying that. It's little old bitty Tupelo. They don't have jobs paying that. That's why my husband is a truck driver. What, we going to move? I would have to cancel Kaden tutoring if y'all had to pay rent. Dang, life is expensive. And then if I cancel his tutoring, what, he's just gonna flunk out? I do without to make sure he have it. My dad used to love his garden. He grew beautiful flowers. What year is the BMW? Let me guess, 2025. This is my mama BMW. What you talking about? This is my mama car. This is my car. I don't own a new vehicle. This is my mama car. My vehicle getting fixed. I got an SUV, and it ain't no new one, and I ain't buying a new one. That's why we getting it fixed. Because my husband just told me the other day, he was like, Kim, you got to trade that car in. I was like, I'm not. I said, we cannot afford a car payment. Why don't we just buy a new motor? A new vehicle. See, y'all think I'm high on the hog. No, boo-boo. I don't do that. This is my mama car. This is my mama BMW. I'm waiting on the VA. I already made a phone call. Waiting on the VA. I do get VA benefits. Tupelo, Mississippi. I stay in Columbus, Mississippi. I still mills. I paying $33 now. Started. Really? The Columbus steel mill? Really? Let me tell my husband that. Girl, I ain't buying no new motor. I ain't buying no new car. I'm not buying a new car. I'm not having no car payment. This BMW, this belongs to my mother. And my daddy bought it for her. I would never. I ain't that. Listen, I'm 48 years old. I ain't no fool. Not surprising she runs from the reality that she had no skills and is barely employable. No one gonna pay. John Doe, if you aren't grown somewhere, what are you talking about? I don't have no skills. I have a college degree. And before I moved to Mississippi, I was an assistant contract manager at Mercedes-Benz. I have skills. Very good skills. Trust me. But they have nothing like that here. And when you a mama, One thing I will never do for money, because I worked hard before as a single parent. I never was on a system, but I worked hard. And I took time away from my daughter just to have. I will never do that again. Because kids don't care nothing about a coin. They want time with their parents. I will never do that again. I regret so many things as a mother because I had to work 2 and 3 jobs to provide, working 16, 17 hours just to provide for my daughter so I wouldn't be on the system, and so she could have things afforded to her, so she can go to the best schools, so she'll be able to be in gymnastics and all the other things. And look at her now. She's a chemical engineer. You will never see Kimmy not being able to take care of her motherly responsibilities. Ain't no money. Money do make the world go around, but that's why I have a husband to provide. And I don't have to have everything. Right. But I don't have to have everything in this world. I don't have to drive the nicest car. I don't have to have, I ain't got to get my nails done. I don't have to get my hair done all the time. No. Long as my kid have his basic necessities and I afford the tools for him to thrive and be the best human he possibly can be, man, the heck with the rest. Shoot, man, bump the rest. That's why I have a YouTube channel. That's why I'm into content creation. Is it money out here? Heck yes, money out here to be made. Why y'all think I get up every morning and do my shows? I ain't just monetize on one platform. I monetize on 4 platforms, y'all. I get out here and I bust my butt harder than some people do. Even when this thing ain't rolling, even when you don't see me on live, I'm in the background working. I'm cleaning up my channels. I'm getting attorneys. Oh, mind you, I have an attorney because I have channels and I have to protect myself and my brand. There is money to be made, and there's more money out here through brand deals. Brand deals pay more than any app could ever pay. So just because you may not see me there yet, it's coming. Don't get it twisted now. I don't have clean content for nothing. My channel is not growing because of nothing. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this. My goals and dreams are coming into reality. I don't know how they will get done, but they must get done. And it's not my business. It's God's business. And just because you don't see the dream, and just because most people think, oh, she ought to get a 9 to 5. Really? Maybe you should everybody can't be an entrepreneur. Do you know an entrepreneur work harder than anybody ever could? Because at the end of the day, when you clock out and you off work, that's it. That's it. Like my daughter, she works in corporate America. She might go into the office 2 times a week. But she ain't working every day for real. She can be in Bimini. She just came off a vacation off of Bimini. You think she wasn't working? She was working remote from Bimini. Can you please tell your moderator Jay shouldn't call a vet a troll? My real name. Oh, Lord. What in the world? Y'all, look, I'm going to end this live because I don't like the way things are going right now. I don't like the way things are going right now. I really don't like the way things are going right now. We may do with what we have. I feel you. I'm going to tell you something. I work hard. I work very hard. Very hard. A lot of times when y'all in the bed sleep, I'm up. Ever since November, when y'all off on the weekends, Kimmy be working. I get up every morning at 3 o'clock to do what? To go live. For the past 2 weeks, I probably haven't been putting out content the way I normally do. But normally, I'm dropping content all day. Do you not know they take time? It take on average just to do a reel, like the reels I do, it take me, oh, that thing blowing. It takes a little over an hour to record one reel. One. Just think, I'm putting out, shoot, at the most, I put out 10 reels in one day. 10. And I'm posting them on every platform. Not just YouTube. They going everywhere. That's work. A lot of people are not self-starters. If you don't have a boss telling you what to do, a lot of people couldn't do it. Not me. I do it. Y'all didn't need to hear that no way then. Y'all ain't need to hear that. Cause I was going off. Sure was. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to get off here. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.